China and Tibet. Yeah, apparently big trouble over there, you know. I mean, these people keep protesting. The Dalai Lama keeps saying, hey, I don't want no independent Tibet. I don't want no independent Taiwan stuff. And, but, you know, that's what they're, you know, it's about this independent stuff. And, you know, it's, you know, it's getting ugly now because Chinese are apparently publishing pictures of protesters who were carrying knives and such, so they can put them under arrest. And, you know, so just ugly. It's just ugly stuff, you know. I mean, ugh. Who needs that crap? Peace, that's a good thing, peace. Find some fucking peaceful resolution. But it's hard to resolve these kind of things, you know. They don't like the commies. All right, Google. Google lost, they were trying to get some of them frequencies, you know, them radio frequencies for cell phones and all that crap. And apparently they lost out on the bidding. And you know, Verizon and AT&T, I guess they spent like $19 billion, they won. And, but you know, because no one can ever tell a bad story about Google, it always gets such good press. It was all these bright side stories, like, oh, well, that's good because now Google won't waste their money having to build a cellular network. They'll just buy somebody else's cellular network or buy space on it or something else. And so it's a good news story for Google. Losing is good news. Ugh. All right, eBay, it's doing a little bit of a whatever you call that, restructuring. So it did can 125 jobs, not all that many, but you know, job is a job. And eBay sucks. So that's all the story is there. I didn't even read the story. Who the fuck cares, eBay? It's a good place for some things, bad place for a lot of things. And they take too much fucking money. They're too damn greedy. Need a new auction site that doesn't want fucking 5% of everything. Firefox, you know, the browser of choice for computer savvy folkish. Yeah, they're coming out with a version 3. So maybe I'll try it. I don't know. I got kind of pissed off because they had that version 2 whatever ever, and it had all these security fixes, but the security fixes broke all the good little, you know, extensions you could add on to the damn browser to make it do things that were more interesting. And so, you know, you're left with just another fucking Internet Explorer, basically. I mean, it's a browser, it's okay, but, you know, I mean, it's being able to fuck with it and turn it into something better than a browser that made it an advantage. And if you lose that, then fuck it. What's the point? All right, what the hell is this thing? I don't know what the hell. Oh, dinosaurs. Something else killed the dinosaurs. They're speculating now that it might have been volcanoes. Apparently, a lot of sulfur and chlorine gas produced by volcanoes might have poisonerized the atmosphere and wiped out a lot of dinosaurs. So that's new speculation. Still might have been the big one. Big extinction might have been from the meteor, and the little extinctions might have been from volcanoes. So maybe we got a big volcano year, we're in big trouble. So that might just add to our problems. You know, we got the greenhouse stuff, then we get a volcano, oh, then we're really fucked. Okay, passports. All the candidates and such are all complaining because their passports have been violated on, you know, the records the government has with their passports. And, yeah, well, I mean, that shit shouldn't happen. It's kind of insider stuff, hasn't been violated by outsiders that much, really. It's just people who have security clearance are doing it. And you're, you know, whatever. But I mean, the idea, why should all this be secret anyway? If we're going to run for fucking president, I think we should know where you've been and what you've been doing there. It's not big news. Shouldn't be a fucking national secret, I don't think. Alright, yeah, there was just another one of these minor science stories. You know, these, apparently this New Zealand scientist or whatever, so off New Zealand anyway, near Antarctica, doing a survey of the life around there and such. And so, yeah, I mean, they found some stuff, you know, jellyfish with 25-foot tentacles and a 2-foot wide starfish. You know, that's pretty good. That's a pretty big damn starfish. So that's sort of interesting. But, yeah, really not critical. Really don't have to know kind of stuff. So this is the don't have to know it news. So all this is pretty don't have to know it. I'm probably over time, and who the hell cares? I'll just speed it up. Everything sucks. Starbucks. Okay, last story is probably the best story because it's just kind of funny. Anyway, they had this court case because apparently what they're doing is sharing the tips. You know what I mean? So the tips the little guys get, the company is saying you have to give those to the management, so the management can give you part of your tips, and the management can keep the rest of your tips. So Starbucks doesn't have to fucking pay anybody. And you know, restaurants do this shit all the time, so this is kind of a funny case because the judge basically agreed that they shouldn't be doing that, and they're making Starbucks pay back the money to the people whose tips were pilfered by management. And you know, it'd be kind of a precedenting setting case because there's probably a lot of restaurants where this shit goes on, you know, so, you know, who knows, could implicate some things, but if they lose on appeal, then it's all over anyway, so we won't know for 2 years because that's how long it takes to appeal anything in this fucking country anyway. So that's the news. I'm sorry, I'm off. That's right, I'm just off, not on. And so this is the off version of the news. So till the next time, when perhaps I will be maybe in between on and off, but not quite as off. Okay, till then, bye. So long.